Morning. So day 2 in the stupid house. A bit puffy. Nice 600-metre climb just to start the morning. So this is the playground for today. So hopefully that's all coming across sort of. I'm not sure I'm catching everything there. Yeah, so we're on our way to Auntie Mary, which is the highest part of the course. Of course, it's not called that, but I can't get my tongue round and my memory around the proper name. But anyway, not to worry. So just get my breath back, and then I'll get rid of my night gear, head torch et al. And then speed along. Ha ha ha, not. So yesterday, interesting day. Felt harder than last year. Don't know why that is. Not sure that necessarily too many variables were different, but it just did. Obviously, I'm getting old. Physically, did really well for most of the day over drinking and food and stuff. And then sort of things started to drop off again as per normal. But particularly after sort of the Sunday went down, so I don't know if there's some kind of psychological thing going on there, but anyway. But I don't think, if I do sort of like a year-on-year comparison, so although harder, I don't think in that context I was any worse off, or maybe even slightly better than last year. And because I was ready for it, I mean, near enough got into the last checkpoint and just sort of straight away sort of had a 2-hour lie down, let everything calm down before I sort of tackled you know, I had a little bit to drink, but sort of like before I tackled sort of drinking and eating and stuff, which at the moment, but it hasn't really warmed up yet, seemed to do the trick. I'm not sure that my last clip will survive the edit. Haha, what edit? And of course, if I had anything about me, I would have actually taken some film within the covered aqueduct, but anyway, or the tunnels, or whatever you want to call them. That was an interesting experience. I spent a little bit of time trying to resist going into the aqueduct, because I was thinking, hold on, that's all a bit wet, which is a bit bizarre really, because bearing in mind that I spend large chunks of the year in the UK with my feet completely wet for the whole time I'm out, to then be suddenly going, oh no, I shouldn't be getting my feet wet, was quite interesting. But over 3 kilometres worth of tunnels with at least ankle deep sort of water. I mean, I was having to stoop over, and of course I'm not the tallest, so God knows what it was like for the big lads. But anyway, but yeah, you know, put that one down to experience and see whether if anyone copies that in the UK. Haha. Not sure if we've got any aqueducts to quite do it in the same way, but anyway. Yeah, so back to the physical stuff. So body wise, feet a bit, I think probably year on year a bit more sore, but then that was because they got a good soaking. Legs are okay, apart from sort of my ongoing battle with the right hip. Sort of hip flexor seems to be sort of taking great delight in locking out every now and then, which of course is fine, until of course you need to use it, which is every other stride. So that's quite painful. So we'll have to. Hasn't been a problem so far today. So since I've had a lie down, so we'll see what happens later. No doubt it will re-emerge at some point and cause me aggravation. Yeah, but so you know, usual thing. Sun's back up. Well, okay, it's on the horizon. We've actually got more of the moon actually at the moment. So which has been quite nice because it's, I think, nearly full still. So it's been making supplementing the head torches, or at least making some of the path slightly more visible. This last section was a bit of a pain. I suspect that the path, such that it is easily washed away every time there's rain, so it needs to be made anew, and actually it's not sort of it isn't that distinct really, even when you've had what 50, 70, whatever the number is, people sort of traipsing through already, because it's sort of sand coloured and it's a sand coloured route. Great. Whereas some of the stuff on the sides of mountains last night, whilst a little hairy with the drops, at least you can see that the path's cut into the side, and you know exactly where you need to be, fortunately. Otherwise that would make a headline or two. Yeah, so Auntie Mary today, quite a bit of elevation. So I think by the end of this there was sort of like, so although we've got 2.5 more days after this, well, time limit wise anyway, we'll have done half the elevation, so not that that'll make it any easier for the other half, but it is something to look forward to anyway, isn't it? So yeah, only 2,200 metres more climb for the day to go. Hey ho. Alright, maybe more later, maybe more tomorrow. Let's see. Depends what mood I'm in, eh? Alright, bye bye.